Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Honourable Minister, the interventions are most noble, but at what cost to South Africans in the long run? When will you and your department and its entities start being honest with South Africans? How many more people need to suffer because of you and your government's incompetence? The 350 Rand grant was announced with great fanfare, but it has been nothing but empty promises from the get-go. You promised payments by 15 May. And did they happen? No. Only 10 people were paid on the 15th of May. Thereafter, you promised approved May applications will be paid by the end of May. Did that happen? Also no. Not even 1 million of the initial 6 million applications and 3 million approvals were paid. Then you promised May applications would be completed by end of June. And did that happen? No. Because then we realized the systems that were used to approve applicants was wrong. Somewhere in between, it was also announced that May and June payments would be paid together. Then that was wrongly reported and misunderstood. Later, it was said that full payments of the 350 Rand grant will not be made. Then those reports disappeared. Now we are once again paying double payments, but only at the post office. And so I can continue for quite some time without running out of new problems to name. Minister, the people of South Africa are not pariahs because of anything else but the ANC government and the ANC's lack of ensuring sustainable development, equal opportunities for all, and an economic growth. The issues of the 350 Rand grant does not stop with the process and its implementation. Minister, according to you, the Freedom Charter frames development, social and economic, as a birthright. But the special COVID-19 SRD grant that was supposed to be the net for those people that fall through the cracks is none of that. The people who are not black enough for small business assistance, not poor enough for grants, or not friends of an ANC to receive TERS UIF are being left behind. They are not receiving their birthright that you say they ought to have. You mentioned that grants have been paid to 5 million applicants, but you cleverly failed to mention the millions of people still waiting for a single payment. We have had 126 days of national lockdown. Would you be able to survive on 350 Rand or none at all? Minister, you also need to be open with us regarding the top-ups of the SASSA grants and the new 6-month caregiver grant. What is your and the department's intention with these 6-month additions? How are you going to stop these funds come October? How are you expecting these grant recipients who have become used to these extra funds to survive without it? Do you think COVID-19 will be gone by October, or that the economy would have opened? Because I think not. It is an absolute disgrace that these grants are also so small. People have to live off less than one item of designer clothing in an ANC cater's wardrobe. But also, on the other hand, South Africa can also not afford these grants or these top-ups. Minister, but you need to tell us whether we and Treasury will be surprised come October when you announce that these top-ups will be sustained for the future and that South Africa yet again has to dock up for the ANC's politically motivated grants to keep its constituents voting ANC. The only real solution to our problem is sustainable development of our communities. It is not just the department that fails in sustainable development, but the government as a whole. If we do not succeed in social upliftment of our economy, it will be ruined, and the ANC have also failed in their Freedom Charter. Minister, in committee meetings, you continually say that we need to respect our elders and our most vulnerable, that even because someone has nothing, it does not mean they need to be disrespected. But Minister, what you and this department are currently doing is disrespecting our elderly, our most vulnerable, our citizens that have suffered enough. Shame on you, Minister, shame on your department, and shame on this ANC government, because you are the biggest disgrace of all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairperson.